calling it a love song.
What is up, my awesome gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be on how do people see you, okay? Their first impressions, how do they view you, like what energy do you give off, so all that vibe. So we have 3 piles here today. Pile 1 says lust for something lekker, okay? Wanting something nice, craving something nice in English. Okay, and then pile 2 says a lot, so give me a second. It says, it's not your job to be fine or make people think you are. Remember that masks hurt too. They conceal the real you and make you deny who you really are. Okay. And then pile 3 says throat chakra. And at the back, you can pause to read. So yeah. These are the 3 piles. Please pick whichever one you would like to. Watch the entire video if you can as well. I love you loads, and let's get into it. I literally just tried to like curl my hair. Firstly, I'm bald. Secondly, I was wearing a beanie. I am wearing a beanie. Anyways, what is up, my awesome gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be on how do people see you. So I do know that I just made the video recently, but like I'm gonna do another one just because I know that you guys like those videos a lot, and like, yeah, I know you guys like this video, so that's why I'm making it. You know, I'm gonna make other videos also. Very sorry if I didn't get to your video request. But yeah, like, let's just get into it. I'm super excited. I hope that whenever you're busy watching this video, you're having an awesome day, evening, afternoon, all that vibes. Sending love and light, and let's just get into it. So pile number 1, you guys chose the lust for something lekker. Okay, so that's Afrikaans, sort of. But if you lust for something, it means you want something, you're craving something. And something like lekker means good. So you're looking for, you're in the mood for something good. You want something good, okay? So I feel like, as for how people see you, people kind of see you as someone that's always like okay. You could have these really deep eyes where kind of like, I don't know, like stalker eyes. Like, I don't want to say crazy eyes, but you know the person, what the heck is her name? From Friends with Benefits. I can't believe I forgot her name, but I'll insert a photo. I'm so sorry that I forgot her name. I love her so much. And she's married to like Ashton Kutcher. I can't think of her name. But yeah, anyways, like, people would describe her as having like crazy eyes. Obviously she doesn't. She's freaking beautiful. But I just get the vibes that sometimes when people meet you for the first time, they just feel like you have this look where it's like, you know what you want. And it's really intense and it's really deep. So you could be someone that loves eye contact, like you just love like looking at people, making them uncomfortable, or it's like people get a bit intimidated when they meet you because there's this like I don't know, but it's just like you're so sure in yourself. You could definitely be a Capricorn or like a Virgo, and I know that Virgos can make any zodiac sign blush. Okay, I mean, if they are flirtatious. I feel like if they're not, they're just really awkward. I'm sorry, but yeah, like, I'm just seeing people being around you, and like, I don't know, like, fam, even I was trying to like, you know, just getting squeamish, or like, not squeamish, just getting shy around you. So I feel like you're someone that's very attractive, but like I said, you have this look where it's like, it's endearing. Yeah, very endearing. Spirit, ooh, Spirit, how do people see pile 1? So many cards just want to come out. Like, okay. Oh my word. Whoa. So the first card that we got is the reunion card. Okay, it does not want to focus, but it says reunion. Trust and believe. So I get the vibe that people see you as someone that always makes a comeback, because reunion is like, you know, going back with someone or like being united with someone. But I get the sense that when it comes to you, it's kind of like you always make a comeback. So you could be someone that goes through phases where it's like you dress up really nice and you're just like really fancy and you're kind of like, you know, the baddest bitch all the time. You are a bad bitch all the time. But like, you know, sometimes you're just really on your shit, like you really have your shit together. And I'm seeing people like, and then I see you going through a slump lasting like a couple of weeks or something. But then people always knowing like at the back of their head, nah, like this is so and so, like you know, like let's say for example Mary Jim, that's Mary Jim, like they always make a comeback, or like they always, you know, get back on top. So I feel like no matter how low you get in life, people just never really take you seriously, or it's kind of like, it's a good thing and a bad thing, because people are always like expecting so much from you. But I do feel like sometimes it gets maybe a bit annoying because people don't take your feelings seriously. Because I know my one Gemini friend, like he told me that like people just always think that like he's always gonna make a comeback, and he always does, he literally always does, but it's a lot of pressure, you know. But anyways, I just get the vibe that people never see you being stuck at the bottom for too long, because you always make your way back up, you always find a way to turn things around. Like let's say you were slacking, like, you know, first semester, but second semester you somehow still pass with an A or a B or whatever, or you always make a plan. Like I see people inviting you to go out and you're like, fam, I got no money, and you're like, you know what, let me make a plan, then you go. Or yeah, like I said, I just feel like whenever things seem so low and bad when it comes to you, they're just like, nah, you're gonna be fine, like you can take care of yourself, okay? And the next call that we got was the I'm sorry. So people view you as someone that's very like apologetic. Like I was gonna hear the words unapologetically yourself, but I think this is more of you having this type of mannerism about you that is just very caregiving. So you could also definitely be a Cancer, or like a Scorpio, surprisingly, even like a Virgo, a Pisces, an Aries, or Aquarius, definitely, like Sun, Moon, or Rising. And I feel like people find it attractive. Oh my god, I just realized this is how do people see you, not when we see you attractive. Anyways, yeah, I feel like with that I'm sorry card, it's like you have this mannerism that people admire about you, but it's kind of like, how can I say it? It's like, I don't know why, but I'm getting like a lost puppy type vibe, where it's like, you know, dogs are very obedient. They will listen to you and what you say and everything, no matter what. And I feel like sometimes people get the energy where it's like, you're like, I don't want to say like a wild animal or whatever, but like sometimes people feel like you need to be put in place. You need to be put back into your place or whatever. Especially when it comes to older people, because I'm getting the sense of people saying like, oh, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, or like you shouldn't look at people like that, or you shouldn't do this and that. And I'm even seeing you like saying, oh, I'm sorry, like I didn't know, or I see you kind of backing away, or like you're really confident, and like I said, you always make a comeback, but like when you're in that down, it's kind of like that's all there is. And I feel like that's where people feel like you have like a lot of different personalities or very diverse like spectrum when it comes to different personalities. And then we have the Two of Cups that came up, right? I can't believe I thought I was busy recording what makes you attractive, and then I realized midway it's how people see you. I think that's a sign, okay? Anyways, so pile 2, yeah, I mean pile 1, you guys got the Two of Cups. And I feel like with the reunion and the I'm sorry card, it's like people see you as someone that will always be the first to apologize. You know, you could be the first person to pick the fight, but you will also be the first person to back down, or to like, it's like you can be like, you know, at the top and at the bottom, but like somehow at the same time, you know? But yeah, people see you as being a loving partner, someone that is really caring and really sweet, you know? And with the attractive card, like clearly people see you as being really attractive, okay? They see you as being someone that like, they wouldn't mind, you know, staring at all the time. So yeah, and also I'm hearing Spirit say that you're in the mirroring stage with your twin flame right now. So you could be mirroring your partner. So it's kind of like people are seeing you as your partner right now. And also I'm seeing that if you aren't mirroring your twin flame right now, I'm hearing that because your vibration is really high, it's kind of like you're reflecting what you see on other people. So if it isn't your twin flame, it's kind of like when you read a book, you sometimes adapt that personality, or when you watch a TV show, you adapt that personality for a week or whatever. And I feel like people notice that like your energy changes and like your personality changes. But when it comes to like I said, making a comeback, you always do it. So yeah, that is what I got for pile 1. I really hope the video resonated. I love you so much, and let's get into the next one. Okay, pile number 2, you guys chose this card. Very long, So I get the sense that you're someone that is very complicated, probably someone that thinks a lot. Like I'm getting definitely Gemini vibes for some reason, or like you're someone that's very quirky. Like you seem like someone that doesn't think that much about a lot of things. Like I'm sorry, I'm not getting airhead vibes, but you know Pisces people, I'm sorry, I'm very sorry, I love you Pisces, but like you know people that sometimes it's kind of like they daydream a lot, they're kind of like in and out, they're just vibing, like stoner vibes. I feel like that's how people kind of view you. They view you as someone that just doesn't take life too seriously. I mean, I feel like you probably have a very ambitious spirit about you and like you're really determined, but you come off as someone that just seems so like nonchalant. But honestly, I feel like the people that I've met, at least like the people that are very nonchalant, it's like they can be the people that are like the most overthinkers. Like I know my one Capricorn friend, like fam, I always thought like she was super cool, she is super cool, but like I spoke to them recently and they were telling me how like they overthink a lot, you know, like small like interactions, and I feel like everyone does that. But you know, I feel like I'm just hearing spirits say that like if you feel like you're being awkward, or like you know when you like are at a party, you don't know what to do with your hands, or you're busy walking and it's just awkward, you know, like very awkward small things. I'm getting that people can view that side of you, but like you still come off very nonchalant, you just seem like you're in control of yourself. Anyways, so it says it's not your job to be fine or make people think you are. See, like I just feel like you have this personality that just seems so like it's not even stone cold. It's just like it's hard to penetrate. It's hard for people to view you as anything else except just like a face and a body. I know, I don't know if that sounds bad or not. I'm really sorry, but like it's just because you have this like nonchalant vibe, you know? Like you know the jock from The Breakfast Club. I'll insert a photo. Like you give up this guy energy, you know, it's like this person, they don't give a fuck about nobody, nothing, they're really nonchalant. You probably think this person doesn't think about like, you know, a lot, but like when you look deep down, it's like, you know, troubled home, like he has his own issues, and I feel like you have your own issues, so like you come off as like this nonchalant person, but like yeah, you know, you've seen some shit, you know. So it says, remember that masks hurt too. They conceal the real you and make you deny who you really are. So yeah, I feel like you do have a mask up, but like I'm getting the energy that people aren't seeing through the mask, because I literally was hearing the words like I can't penetrate through. And first I thought like, oh, is this like a sexual joke? But like, nah, fam. On some spiritual level, I'm hearing that people can't see through your mask. Like literally they think that like that's all that you are just this person that's like really black and white sometimes, you know, where it's kind of like yes, no. So if you are surround, okay, you could have one best friend or two best friends where you're like your normal self, or like where you're being open, but maybe you live in a very conservative like household, so it's like you have to be a certain way. Or I'm hearing that when you go to school you don't have any friends at school, but like outside of school you're like really popular, so maybe at school people view you as someone that just sits in the back, or you like bunk classes, or it's like they don't really notice that you're there, and it's kind of just like you kind of just like blend in. But then outside of school it's kind of like, you know, the party starts. So yeah, okay, that was really interesting. Spirit, how do people view Pal 2? How do they view Pal 2? Spirit, how do people view Pal 2? Okay, wow. So the first card that we got is the Eight of Swords that came upright. The Eight of Spades. So let me take out my trusty book. Okay, so with the Eight of Spades, I feel like people view you as someone, like I said, as someone that can be a bit awkward, but like, yeah, like I really feel like Paul too, I don't know, I feel like your sacral chakra, I feel like a lot of your chakras are activated right now, but like when it comes to your root chakra and when it comes to your heart chakra, like it might be blocked off right now, because all I'm not seeing like a lot of depth to this. Like I feel like Pal 2, people feel like they don't really know you. It's like they just see what they see. So if someone's first impression of you is you wearing a bright pink t-shirt, bright clothes and blood, just bright everything, they see you as someone that's happy, you know. But then little do they know, like, all your clothes were in the washing machine and you had to borrow your sister's clothes. So now this person's thinking that like you're like this happy bubbly person, but like your wardrobe is, I don't know, black, or it's like completely different, you know. So I feel like people see you in a very face value way, but like it's not, there's good stuff to this, okay? Like this isn't all bad anyways. But yeah, like I'm just sharing that it's cool in a way because you're able to kind of mold yourself, and like people will just accept whoever you are no matter who you are. So you could be someone that like changes your pronouns a lot, you know. You could be gender fluid, so it's like, yeah, you could be gender fluid or like non-binary, or you're always changing your pronouns, or like you're always like, you know, having conflicting thoughts about your sexuality, or your gender identity as well, and like switching majors. Like I'm getting a bit of like indecisive energy. And then we also have the false partner and karmic situation. Okay, so yeah, you know, you got this like bad boy rebel type vibe about you, pal, too. And I feel like a lot of people, because like I said, they can't reach your heart chakra, or maybe you're but like emotionally unavailable, or you come off emotionally unavailable, it's like people will think that you're like a cheater, or people will think that you're this and that just because of how you dress. So I feel like Spirit is saying that if you really want to think about how people view you, just like for a week, take a picture of your outfits every day for a week and look through them, you know, look through them and see like what you're wearing, and write down what you're wearing. Like if you're wearing shorts and a t-shirt, baggy pants, like just write it all down, be specific, then just look through it and like try and think, if you saw someone dressed like that, how would you view them? And of course, not judging them, we do not judge, okay? But yeah, I feel like people sometimes will categorize you and like think of you as like a false partner just because you aren't open to them, or just because of this and this and that. But it's all surface level things. So you could have been judged a lot in the past, and it kind of sucks because you're trying to like get out of your shell, but people already categorized you. Like I knew a one Pisces friend like that, because everyone knew her as being like, I don't want to say the weird girl, but like that's what they would call her, and like it sucked, you know. And then she grew up and like she was trying to, you know, get rid of that. Or like you could have a really embarrassing nickname, like let's say people call you, I don't know, fishy, and now you're kind of like, you're in your 30s and you're kind of like, fam, like I haven't been fishy for like 2 decades, like what are you doing, you know? So yeah. And then we also have the isolation card. So people view you as someone that likes to isolate yourself. You seem like someone that's a bit of a loner, you prefer being by yourself, and you have a lot of self-love, definitely, because I'm seeing people say like you're definitely your own best friend, or like they definitely know that they're the shit, or like they definitely know this and this about them, or people think that you know the rumors that go around about you, because people definitely talk about you, Paul, too. I feel like you mind your own business, and because you do that, people talk about you even more. So yeah, and I just see people like, I just got a vision of someone in like a dark room busy plotting revenge. So Paul too, I think it's you. I feel like people view you as someone that would literally do that. Like you probably have like a burn book, or you come off like a Scorpio, guys. Like my mom's a Scorpio and she's a Scorpio to the T, you know, vindictive, diabolical, just beautiful, gorgeous, super attractive. So yeah, I feel like people view you as that, like, you know, soft, broody, mask person. And yeah, you seem like someone that definitely has like a secret burn book. If you don't know what a burn book is, it's from Mean Girls. Basically, it's a book of people that you don't like, and you just write stuff you don't like about them in the book. So people would think that you would actually do that. Then we have the Two of Pentacles that came up, right? Okay, so this talks about juggling your friendships and like your money and everything. So with you having this like dual personality, or not dual personality, but this energy where it's like what people see isn't actually who you are on the inside. I feel like people sometimes can see like that sense of like you care a lot, you know, because I know a lot of people where it's like you know, it's a love language to bully people. It's a love language, okay? And you could be that person where it's like you're mean to everyone, but like secretly you have like a huge heart. And I feel like with the Two of Pentacles, people can kind of see through sometimes. Not see through your mask, but like they know that you care a lot. Like even through the mask, they can tell that like it comes from love, or it comes from an appreciation, you know? So you could definitely have like a soft spot. Like you seem like this, like someone that's so, like nothing hurts you. You seem so like, like badass, invincible. And then it's like you have this one soft spot. Like it could be a parent, it could be a sibling, it could be a pet, it could be a drawing, an aspiration. But people see that whenever you talk about this thing, this person, or this object, fabrication, it's like they see who you really are. That was so sweet. So that is what I got for pile 2. I really hope the video resonated. I love you so much, and let's get into the next one. Okay, pile, oh my gosh, I was just clearing my throat and then you guys chose the throat chakra. Oh my gosh. And then at the back, this is what it says. So it says communication, sound, vibration, self-expression, listening, speaking, writing, and then 2 affirmations you can say to activate your throat chakra. I hear and speak the truth. I'm open and honest in my communication. So pile number 3, how do people view you? How do they see you? You know, fam, I feel like it starts with the throat. Like, I don't know why I'm hearing the quote, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. I have no idea why I heard that quote, but like I was hearing like someone saying that to someone. Maybe you've said that. Like, I don't know. Pile 3, comment down below if that resonates with you for some reason. You know, you could definitely be someone that just knows how to get underneath people's skin. Yeah, that's it. I feel like you have a way of kind of like drawing all the attention to you at all times. Like you are screaming Leo. You know, the person that has to clear their throat, you know, the Leo. They're always front and center, even Cancers, bro. And like Geminis, like, I don't want to say attention hog. I love you so much, guys. You know I love you. But not real. I feel like people view you as someone that loves attention. You love having the spotlight on you. You love speaking your truth. You love advocating. And like, people view you as someone that has been ambitious for like, actually not that long. Like I'm hearing something about you being like an overnight success, or it's kind of like you getting your big break for some reason. So maybe recently you moved to a new town, or you came into like a lot of money and it's kind of like you're acting different. Or I'm hearing people say that like you've changed, like, you know, Justin Bieber. I can't think of anyone else, but you know, he started drumming when he was like a little kid, just in homemade videos, and now he's like famous and everything. And I feel like people view you as someone that like you started off like in your basement and now you're kind of like doing bigger things, and they're kind of like, damn, like they're just watching you like take the spotlight. But okay, I feel like I'm gassing you up way too much, pile 3. Let's get some cards out, okay? But yeah, people see you as being someone that's super confident. But I'm hearing a bit cocky at times. But like, fam, own your shit. I love it, okay? Yes. Spirit, how do people see pile 3? How do they see pile? Ooh. Ooh. You got some people that are in love with you, pile 3. Pile 3. Okay, it's good. I'm just saying, pile 3, you are definitely a witch. You definitely are a witch, 100%. You cannot convince me otherwise. You definitely are a tarot reader. You're spiritual. Yes, because I'm seeing 4 people that are in love with you right now. I'm seeing 4 different people that literally are in love with you. So yeah, that's like separate. But anyways, the first card that we got is the Don't Go card. Okay, so basically I feel like people view you as someone that has a bit of attachment issues. I feel like people view you as someone that is like, I don't want to say that you're there for the party and like you're there for a good time, but like low-key, that's the vibe that I'm busy getting. Because I see people keep saying like, because I'm seeing 4 people being in love with you. I see you kind of being like, oh, I gotta go, oh, no thank you, and I'm seeing people being like, don't go, no, stay, like enjoy, like why don't you stay longer, make yourself comfortable. So it's like you have this very inviting presence where it's like you can be anyone's friend, or yeah, you just know how to get underneath people's skin. Like I'm seeing like, you know, the movie, oh, what's that movie called? Wait, like that song "Kiss Me Underneath the that, I'll link the song down below. But anyways, it's about this girl, and she's like a nerd or whatever, and this jock comes and, like, I don't know, he makes her fall in love with him. And like, I don't know how, but it's like you could literally get anyone to like you can get anyone to open up to you. I feel like if people need someone that can like break the ice, they'll like will call you, you know. But yeah, there is this like a bit of detachment that that you got, and I feel like to a certain extent it's healthy, because I'm seeing, like you set up boundaries, especially with the King of Wands, you know, boundaries. But then we have the "I'm coming back" card. So it's like, don't go, I'm coming back. You know, aging. I feel like part 3, people get the energy that like you don't like commitment. You seem like someone that's just like there for fun and vibes, having a good time, but like they don't know how much. No, I feel like that's just it. I feel like people view you as like, you know, a really happy person. They view you as someone that's very positive, someone that is just really overly like, you just are so sweet, you're so kind, you're really genuine. Like part 3, I'm trying to look for something that I can say, like, you know, but I can't see anything bad. Like, I feel like you make great first impressions. People like you right off the bat. Like, you know, you're great. So yeah, King of Wands, this talks about someone that is in their power, you know. They know that they are this shit. And I feel like you carry this like self-confidence with you, this confidence in general, and self-love and knowledge for other people even. But there is something about your relationships. I just feel like either people are like suspicious when you say, people are suspicious when you say you're in a relationship, or if you say that you're single. Because if you're single, they're like, okay, what is wrong with you? Why are you single? Which is obviously not valid. Nobody, no, okay. But I'm just saying, for perspective. Or 2, they're like, you're in a relationship, but you don't seem like you're in a relationship. Like I say, both of those statements, ignorant, but I get the vibe that that's what people get from you. So yeah, then we have the "I'm coming back" card, like I said. So yeah, I just feel like you're someone that always tries to reassure your partners, but yeah, sometimes people just wonder, like, you just seem like someone that's very short term, or like people just feel like you're very live in the moment. Yeah, you're like, you're like, when you're there, you're there. When you're not there, you're not there, basically. And then we also have the "I miss you" card. So yeah, people view you as someone that is genuinely really sweet. You like care a lot about people. You love hard. Definitely, you love super hard. Your heart chakra, perfection. And yeah, I feel like you're unafraid to kind of like confess your feelings. You're unafraid to, you know, ask someone out, make the first move, or like that's how you come off. People view you as someone that doesn't mind doing cringy and weird things outside. Like, okay, no, I'm not doing this. Okay, I was getting an image of like somebody like, no, I can't say that's too inappropriate. But you know, doing, let's just say like taking pictures with statues outside, or like, I don't know, like jumping in a trolley. Like I just see you doing that type of stuff, or like people view you as someone that would probably do that. Or like people take one look at you and they're like, you're probably like Monster, like the energy drink, you know. So yeah, that is what I got for pile 3. I really hope the video resonated. I love you so much. Comment down below other video suggestions. I promise I am getting to them. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.